This time when we started looking at where we were going to set this game, we figured we can have a bigger world now, we have more power at our disposal, so why not throw a net over both of those regions that they're adjacent to each other, and suddenly we get even more diversity, more beautiful landscapes, and I'm delighted that we've got it in the game. I think it's an amazing location for the game. It feels really fresh and different. I mean, our world is massive this time. Because we've taken the view that there should only be barriers where they exist in real life, so it's much more open. You can really drive wherever you want. The world is 3 times larger in terms of the drivable area than the original Horizon, so much more freedom to explore in this game. I think the Horizon Festival is this really central part of the theming of Horizon. It's what ties everything together. It gives us a reason to be wherever we are in the world, and I think it gives this amazing backdrop to the game. It's about cars, it's about music, it's about car culture and festival culture. It gives it a very unique flavour, I think, and I love what it does for the overall game. It gives us an excuse to have these amazing radio stations as well, and having a fantastic soundtrack.
Guys, we've just added a new station to your radio presets. You should all have Ninja Tune radio available now.
Nothing but Steve.
I mean, we did a great job with 3 last time. I say we, Rob the Bank did a great job with 3 radio stations last time. This time we thought, let's just double down on this. He does such a great job. He has such an amazing ear for new music in particular. Let's just give him even more license to go out and create. And he's done that. We have now 7 radio stations. We have more than double the amount of music in the game. I think that just underlines how important it is. And I hope there's something for everyone in there. I think there's definitely some classic acts, some new acts, some music I'd never heard before. I'm starting to hear it on the radio now, and that's Rob's genius, I guess. But I think there's something for everyone and something for every mood and experience. So skills are a fundamental part of the game. They were in Horizon. I think they're even more important in Horizon 2. We want you to drive stylishly. We're going to reward you for showing off your skills wherever you are and whatever you do. And now we've made skills important as well. So you will earn skills to unlock perks. The perks will give you subtle advantages in lots of different areas of the game. So one might unlock fast travel anywhere in the world. Another might give you a bonus if somebody downloads and uses your liveries as they can in the game. Others might give you additional rewards when you take on drivatars in the open world. So depending on the sort of things you like to do in the game, there's going to be perks that you're going to really want and you're going to work towards. And also skills are now linked to the XP system, so you're always earning XP wherever you are when you're showing off your skills, which means whatever you're doing, it all counts. You're always progressing. Playground games were actually wildly popular in the original Horizon. We brought both King and Infected back in Forza Horizon 2. This time we've created custom designed arenas all around the open world, specifically for these game modes. So they've been based on real life locations but designed by our designers, so they're full of jumps and hiding places and smashables. They really flow very well for these hectic, frantic, fast-paced online game modes. And they're a lot of fun. They're still a lot of fun. I think people are going to be excited to see them back in the game. There's certain features that we're doing in the Xbox One version which are really only possible on Xbox One. We've built our dynamic weather system in a very sophisticated next-gen way. It looks amazing. It's constantly changing the visuals of the game. It's changing the driving experience of the game. It's a great addition. And also drivatars, which were in Forza 5. They're a cloud-based system. They leverage the dedicated servers that are a key part of Xbox One's makeup. Again, they'll only be in the Xbox One version of Forza Horizon 2. I think Drivatar in Forza 5 really redefined racing AI. I think it's the new benchmark that everyone should be aspiring to in the racing genre, and I think that's a really great thing to have in Horizon 2. Of course, it's changed in Horizon 2 because no longer do they just learn how you drive, they learn where you drive as well. And what we've been finding over the last couple of months as we play the game in the studio, which we've been doing more and more of, our world is full of drivatars and it's full of the personalities of people that we know, people we work with, other people who are playing the game externally, and suddenly you see that personality manifested in the car choices, in the way they've painted their cars, tuned them, where you meet them in the world. I love just switching on the game every morning when I get into the studio just to see what people have been doing, the cars they've been using in the game. My favourite thing about the game is the freedom, honestly. I never expected that it would be so much fun to just abandon roads entirely and take a car cross country. There's a real thrill, particularly if you're driving at night with only your headlights lighting the way, there's a real thrill trying to thread your way through a forest without impaling yourself on a tree. But I try it more often than not. So we are huge fans of the PGR series. I know a lot of people are. Some of our staff actually made those games, back in the day. So we love the things PGR stood for. I think Horizon shares a philosophy with those games, and that style is as important as winning. And I love that our skills system reflects that mechanic, the kudos system that they had in those games. I think a lot of people see that. I don't think there's any shame in recognizing that, because it's a great system, it's a great mechanic, and it serves the same purpose in our game.